In this video, we are going to be talking about the difference between market research and UX research. Both types of research are complementary and meant to inform one another. Let's walk through an example of how they work together. Pretend you have a great idea to create a service that delivers groceries to your front door. You want to understand how people are currently shopping for groceries, so you perform market research and send a large survey to a random sample of households across the country. Luckily, many results come back, and you see the majority of households are frustrated with the way they're currently shopping for groceries. 80% of city dwellers' respondents are open to shopping online. You decide to conduct user research in the form of one-on-one interviews to really dive into why they are frustrated. You find that they don't like traveling to the grocery store, waiting in long lines, and in the midst of that, they forget one item and have to do the trip all over again. Ultimately, these sessions create your persona and customer journey map, which is the goal of user research. That's enough validation for you, so you start wireframing to get your concept down on paper. Then you show these wireframes via interviews and unmoderated sessions, again utilizing user research. You keep iterating on these designs until you're in a good place. Fast forward 6 months later, you've hired a team to develop the product. You advertise the product and it's a big hit. A ton of people are coming to your website, adding items to their cart, but few of them are actually checking out. Your site has a low conversion rate, so you decide to perform A/B testing on 2 new mockups to determine which provides the best checkout experience. Lo and behold, mockup B is the most successful because of its soothing colors. You then see that people have been complaining that they can't find vanilla pudding online. You currently categorize it under dairy, so you launch a card sort to determine your error. From the card sort, you see that many people consider it a sweet. Thanks to user research, you recategorize it. Through your website analytics, it seems that there are high and low days of online shopping, so you launch a user research diary study to observe the weekly behaviors of your participants. You find that participants like to stock up on Sunday because that's when they have the most time for online shopping, and most workplaces monitor their employee browsing, so they want to shop on mobile too, not just the web. At the end of each year, you want to send a market research survey to your current customers asking how you're doing. This is called an NPS. You score a 50, so you're really hitting it out of the park. A few years later, you decide to add a B2B product line in addition to your thriving B2C line. You send out another survey to a broad, random sample of the population of businesses to determine the viability. This is where market research comes back in. To recap, market research is conducted at a much larger scale than user research. Typically, you'll survey a large sample in hopes of achieving statistical significance so you can make inferences about a large population. From this, you'll gather extremely broad insights. Market research measures attitudes towards a specific topic. It's quantitative since you're constantly determining the significance of your sample. Some popular quantitative methods are looking at conversion rates, market size, market segmentation, number of visitors, types of visitors, etc. Types of market research methods are surveys, NPS, customer feedback, and market segmentation. The goals of market research are determine market size, understand market trends, define pricing, test concepts, and understand product loyalty. On the other hand, user experience research is on a much smaller scale. Research from Nielsen Norman Group points to a sample size of 5 participants uncovering the majority of usability issues, 80% of usability issues to be exact. User experience research also investigates the user's behaviors and feelings. User research is qualitative and informs design and feature decisions. There are many types of user research methods. Interviews, where you'll talk one-on-one with participants. Unmoderated sessions, where you'll have the participants record their screen while answering tasks. Diary studies, which is a longitudinal study where participants self-report data throughout a period of time. Ethnography, where researchers observe participants in their natural habitat. Usability testing, which is seeing how easy or difficult something is to use. And card sorting, which allows participants to intuitively categorize information. These are just a few, and we dive into the specifics of the many types of research in our channel. User research aims to evaluate behavioral needs, define personas in the user journey, test designs, determine features, and build information architecture. Both types of research have slightly different goals that work in tandem. That's all I have on the difference between market research and user experience research. Make sure to hit the subscribe button for more insights on product and UX.